So I'm here to review briefly about this multimedia player which I have. This is the Mohawk Multimedia Player. I'm not sure what model this is, but it is one of the cheaper models out there. It's about 600 ringgit. You can get a better one at a cost much higher, of course. So I installed this because the old player was already damaged, and that was a Pioneer. So I was trying this new brand. So there are a few things that makes it look nice, which is it is actually a tablet. As you can see, it looks like a tablet. It looks very nice with a big screen, and later I will show you how it all looks like when you switch on the car. There are a few things that I don't like here before we go into the functions and so on. One is how it was installed. So although it looks nice being installed right here, because I actually had to buy this thing, buy this casing here. But what I didn't like was the USB. As you can see here, there are two USB ports dangling out here, which is good because it gives me options to put in the USB or dongles to the multimedia speaker, but it's just lying around like that. So I would actually prefer it if it's on the multimedia display itself. The second thing I didn't like was this thing. This looks like a typical microphone lavalier. It's for the audio or for you to speak in for the hands-free, and it's just placed just like that. So it's just like literally, it doesn't look nice. It doesn't look professional, unlike if you actually buy a proper multimedia player that comes with the car. Everything's pre-installed. It looks very nice, very neat. So let's go on to the this particular device. Let me start the car. So the battery is on, and as you can see, it's because I didn't switch off this multimedia speaker or this Mohawk multimedia speaker, so you can instantly see that it straight away starts to the radio, or this is the last thing that I played. So I really do not like the display. To me, there's no way to change it. I searched around, there's no way to change it. You can, if you are willing to go the extra mile, to actually go online and search for the templates or the interface, but this is the standard one I got, and it's pretty responsive. That's one thing I like about it. It's pretty responsive. Everything is just easily accessible by a tap. It's easy to use. It's just that in terms of display, it's very crowded. It's not really friendly in the sense that although the buttons are clearly displayed, but I mean, the logo of Mohawk itself, to me, it's not really nice for someone of my age, which is around 39 to 40, because I'm not really into these things. So I really don't like the logos and the interface. But other than that, it's very clear, it's very responsive. The buttons work perfectly, and to on off is also very simple. But it doesn't work right now. So there are issues every now and then when you tap on some buttons, it does not work, but it's not a huge issue. One of the biggest issues that I actually face is sometimes when the car has not been started for quite some time. This display actually takes a while to appear. When I enter the reverse gear, let me try this. It's supposed to change into the reverse screen, which it does right now, but sometimes when you return back to the screen here, it takes quite some time. So that's some issues that I face whenever I start a car from zero, from scratch. If the car has already been used for half an hour before, and you already used the multimedia speaker before that, there is no problem. But if it's from, let's say, the car has not been started for 2-3 hours, then this issue will crop up. That's what I noticed. Another thing I didn't like is, if you notice the watch here. This watch, if it's connected to the internet, there is no problem. You will get the correct time according to the Wi-Fi or the connection that you are making with the device, because this multimedia speaker is connected to your phone by Bluetooth, and if there's Wi-Fi, it captures that time. But if it's not connected to the Wi-Fi, if it's not connected to the phone, then you'll notice that this time will be reset to the basic time. So that's the disadvantage of this Mohawk system. Other than that, I don't think there's much problem. For 600 ringgit, I can't really complain about what it offers. I think it's much better than the Pioneer that I bought last time, which cost 1000 ringgit plus. This one I think is much better because it's smooth. It does what it needs to do, but The interface, of course, is something that I would really like to change, because I'm really old school in that sense. I like something that's typical, something that's very basic, something that just works without all this blink or all these very bright colors that kind of makes it a bit out of place in this old car. So that's about it, my review or brief review about this Mohawk system. As I said, this is the very basic system that I got in the shop. It comes with a 3 months warranty, and it's about 600 ringgit. You can get better systems which are priced much higher, but then again, I have not tried that. So that's my review of this multimedia system. I hope it helps. If you were to buy one, or if you want to find one that's online, check out the links, and you might get one for a much cheaper price. Thank you for watching.